wearing masks and shooting them with squirt guns and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they walked on the other side of campus and wore the same mask, the crows would like also start squawking. But they somehow communicated.
That
Apparently they
they told each other that
told each other.
fuck, watch out for this
yeah,
fucker.
watch out for these fuckers.
Oh, that's so cool, man.
Yeah. I think there's a variant of crows that are probably the only birds in the world that can use tools to. I mean, it's very rudimentary, right? They take a stick and put it down a hole, watching ants and bugs that they won't follow.
But it's still so fucking smart, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's impressive. I think we were talking to Jessica yesterday about like rules on what animals you would and wouldn't eat.
Yeah.
And for me, like, I was telling her, like, if it comes down to like intelligence, like if I can tell that the animal can think,
Yeah.
I don't want to eat it.
Even watch out, man. That'll put you off pork.
Yeah, that's exactly what she was saying.
Yeah, pigs are smart as fuck.
But the difference for me, I mean, like alongside that is like what you've grown up thinking is food, you know, and that's the one exception.
If I kept a pig, pet pig, I would stop eating it.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd be good with it. I'd just be
Yeah.
like, no.
But like,
people come over with the bacon, I'm like, you ain't eating my pet in front of me. I'm not eating your pets, but no. Don't
This is
bring
a different
pork.
thing, like,
don't
don't
bring
do it,
pork
don't
to
do
my
it.
fucking house. Okay.
no, I get it, and like if I'd grown up any different, like not
Wait till
knowing
bacon dies. When bacon dies, okay, when bacon goes in the big sky, big pie in the big pie in the sky, and we can start eating pork again. But while bacon is alive, why'd you name him bacon? Because I don't know. Because I want to fuck around.
Because I'm an asshole. That's
Wait
why.
till Porky dies, okay?
No, I get it. Yeah, that's exactly what
No,
she
if I had
said.
a
It's
pig,
like
I'd probably name him Francis.
Francis.
Yeah.
Francis P. Bacon.
Exactly.
Francis P.
Exactly.
Bacon.
Francis Bacon Young.
Francis Bacon.
Yeah, no, she brought up the same thing. Like, yeah, I mean, it's just
Yeah.
I grew up thinking pigs are food, so
Yeah.
they're,
That would be
they
good. I love pork, but I could give it up for a pet pig.
I think I could too.
Although, like, it would be like I'd come home like I cheated. Like the pig.
You just came back from like a
And then
chachi
because
ramen.
because animals don't know, right? He come up and lick me, and I'm like, dude, I just ate you. I just ate your type.
He's like, yeah, and it was delicious. I'm like, yeah, I know, right?
No, motherfucker, why'd you get upset? Like, it's so weird. It'd be like if you came home smelling a pussy and your girlfriend just went like, kissed you and like, smelled it and was like happy about it. I'm like,
Wait,
okay,
what?
I just ate some other woman out. At least, I don't want my dick chopped off, but shouldn't you be kind of half upset? It's creepier and scarier that you're not upset. Like, I'm gonna go to bed and die.
Like, I'm scared now.
Yeah,
When's the knife coming out?
It's the same thing you think with your pig. If your pig came up and licked you and was all happy you came out after you ate bacon, you'd be like, am I gonna get like winked to death at night? Like, this thing's coming at me. Hey, you, welcome home, master. You just wait till you go to sleep, motherfucker. I'll teach you. I'll teach you.
Started playing the new Pokemon game. It's good. Like all this controversy bullshit.
New Pokemon?
Yeah. Sword and Shield. It came out like a couple days ago. I think it actually came out yesterday.
What style of game is it?
It's a JRPG. You know, you catch all these monsters, you train them, and you fight them against each other or like on. But no, yeah. Like people were worried that like the game's quality wasn't gonna be that great, but no, it's still fucking
You
good.
know
Like
the publishing house or who actually developed it?
Pokemon, Game Freak. Game Freak is the game developer of Pokemon's. Like they still own the brand.
Yeah, sorry, I meant the game developer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess technically publishing house and game developer can be different depending on the distribution.
Yeah. I think technically the publisher is Nintendo. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Game Freak is the developer. Yeah. How you doing?
Well,
What is that? Is that your?
there's jelly in there.
Is it alcohol?
No, I just wanted a drink.
Oh, just one of those
I
jelly.
thought it was like a grape drink. It's like jelly
Yeah,
grape.
it's just a jelly drink. Yeah.
Yeah, I never got behind the jelly beans. But I do like jelly candy. which is weird because they're practically the same thing. This big cup of noodles.
You got taco rice?
Yeah.
You got
Nice.
everything
Well, I
over
dropped
here.
the taco rice, so I'm like, oh, I should buy this because I don't want to put it back on the rack.
Oh, yeah.
And then I bought the thing underneath it because I felt like it.
Yeah.
Which is like katsu egg. and-
Katsudon, yeah. I've never seen that. It's cool.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, alright, come home with me. I don't know what I'm gonna eat you.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the bottom is what? A beef don?
Yeah.
I guess it's midday back home, right?
Morning.
No, it's morning. Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
morning.
When I wake up, it's midday. What up, dude? He's right there
Yeah.
on the picture right here.
That's food.
What? Where's he at? On the light, on the electric pole?
Mhm.
Oh. Wait a minute, closer.
Saying hi to all the. How many people are watching?
One person.
One person. Who is it?
Oh, yeah. I don't care.
Probably what?
I don't care.
Oh. At least acknowledge them. Say hi.
Yeah.
This is cool, huh? This is how Simon stays so cool. Doesn't care about anything.
Water.
Can we run out of water before?
Water?
Yes, please. Dude, I'm gonna find you guys a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Like I found links to yours already. I think if I use the Wayback Machine,
Yeah.
It'll
There's
be
a couple
easier.
of my, yeah.
You're not gonna find mine. Mine is like totally deleted.
even through like Wayback,
Yeah?
You think?
No files.
that's a
Maybe
bummer.
you could find Janine's solo podcast.
She had a solo podcast.
Yeah, when she was living in Japan.
She lived in Japan.
And she was teaching here.
Oh right, actually that sounds familiar.
You always forget about that.
And she hated it.
She hated it. Yeah, I can see Janine not liking teaching.
It wasn't the teaching that she hated. It's just the loneliness and the
Where was she living?
Shinjuku.
Yeah.
The loneliness and the weird other teachers. They were kind of weird.
Yeah, I bet.
So,
That's correct.
so she's like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Still cool though.
Shizuoka. It's beautiful. Shizuoka is one of Japan's most beautiful prefectures. So. The nature's really nice. We got Mount Fuji. You got the Izu Peninsula, beautiful ocean.
I still want to go up it.
You should.
Yeah, I was trying to go up at this trip, but
No, it's out of
it's
season.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was told as soon as I got here. Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Guess that's not happening.
Yeah.
I need to come back in the spring or something. Yeah.
Summer. It's only summer.
It's only summer?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I wonder when work will send me back out here. They're trying to convince me to stay later.
This time.
I mean, that bodes well for my job stability.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, if you could get your girl out here.
Yeah. I think next time I would come out here with her.
Yeah.
I mean, I would never bring them out just to visit.
No.
That's too much work and too much stress to like.
Yeah, flights, fucking stuff.
Absolutely.
Can't, like,
I wouldn't.
To come move out is fine, but like
Yeah.
get on a plane and 2 weeks later get back on the plane again.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I wouldn't do that to them.
That shit's not fun. And then that quarantine shit sucks. Yeah.
No, because like in an ideal world, I think the company would want me to move out here.
In most cases, that quarantine shit's such bullshit.
Hmm?
That quarantine stuff is mostly bullshit.
Oh, absolutely.
Not bringing exotic animals. Dog, man's
Yeah.
best friend. Cat.
Does he have rabies? No.
Cat, man's most powerful predator. like we know.
Did we talk about this already? Like if cats were just a slightly bit bigger,
Yeah.
that they would like fuck us up. Yeah.
Well, that their kill rate is already the highest of any animal. Like cats kill more things than any other animal like that is common around in the U.S. or any regular country. Yeah, cats are insane.
Yeah.
Their predatory abilities are out of this world.
Yeah, I think even Kid and I were talking like if Morty was just a little bit bigger, he'd be like, no, I'm the king of the house now. Like you guys do what I want.
Morty's problem is even if it was proportionally bigger, is those little legs.
Yeah.
I think his world conquerorship is a little low.
He's got a Napoleon complex.
Because there's some cats out there that got proper long legs. Now they will fuck your shit up.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Morty cute, but he got limitations.
Got a handicap.
Yeah, cats will fuck your shit up. And that's their design. They're not pack animals, so they're sole hunting animals. So it's just over, man. And I think we talked about this, like the argument that it's possibly that it's very likely that they're not domesticated the way the definition goes for dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
But
up?
because of the way they are, we can still own them or keep them. Is a better way to put it.
Yeah.
Because it's the way they are. They're very like in that sense they're easy because of their natural instincts. Like when they use a litter box, you can send them out, they'll come back home.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. But they're probably the technical strict definition of domestication is hard to made them not domesticated.
No, I agree with this.
Although the definition of domestication is kind of weird too.
Who are you waving at?
Oh, it's Jackson.
Oh shit!
I don't think I met you, but hey.
Jackson.
It's like late over there. Yeah, it's late.
Yes. It's Simon's last night, so we're staying up as late as possible.
What time is it? It's 2:20, 2:30.
We got what? Another hour and a half till last call upstairs. Yeah, I'm not going to
2:30. So an hour.
Oh yeah, because it's a 3, right? Not a 4. The bar closes at 4. Last call's at 3.
I have a few more drinks, but I think I'm almost pretty good. I'm
Yeah,
almost in bed.
I'm like
Yeah.
falling asleep. Dude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can take this with you, Simon.
No, I'm taking all this crap with me.
I'll bring it. I'll put
One
it
of
in
you
my
guys can take it.
bag. Yeah, I'll put some in my backpack.
Still at work, so just check it in. Alright, see you later, Jackson.
What's up, Jackson? Later,
Nice
man.
to meet you.
Peace.
Follow my Instagram. Hit that like, subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. What else do they say on fucking YouTube? Hit that like button. Ring the notification bell. All that bullshit.
Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you
Yeah. Some of the
thumbs it up.
Some of the like hyper honest ones. It's like if you don't like it, you can
Also, what? That's Dave Lee. You're like,
a few of them, a few people say that.
does like a MacBook, Mac
Yeah.
stuff.
This stuff's alright. I like that job.
What's in it? Linus's Tech Tips.
Tech tips.
MKBHD.
What's her name?
That's so cool that you guys did a podcast. I still can't get over that.
Yeah, man.
That's so much
It was
fun.
It was my hot thing, man. I should have kept going. I'd have an empire today. I would. I literally would. But I just kept up.
You
And
could've.
then every
It
week.
had a
we'd
corner
put an
of
episode.
like a Japan corner.
Yeah, I would have been huge, man.
Nah, man. Some of the shit you were doing, that would have come back to bit you in the ass.
People following. I've said some crazy shit. None of it's ever come back and been like, yeah. I people say that to me too at the time. You don't think that shit, like later? Like, nah, man.
It wasn't even that. Like, wasn't that.
That's just cool. I've always wanted to do one. You guys did it. That's I think what's really impressive to me is that you guys just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
It was easy to do back then.
Yeah, it was really easy.
Yeah. I've always just like been afraid to do shit.
It was the wild, wild west, man. You just did it. And then you stepped on town, people knew you. You know,
That's cool.
it's like walking into a wild, like a western saloon. Because it was, you know, there was only 50 of us. Not literally 50, but there was only like a handful, so everyone knew. That's One-Eyed Simon over there.
One-eyed salmon.
That's Long Dong Larry over there. Like, you know, like, everyone was just like a myth, right? Everyone was just a myth, you know. Everyone was just like a legend, you know, like a weird, like this whole such a small community.
That's so funny.
Yeah. It was so easy to like grow tight, you know. It felt like we were all in on the secret and no one else knew, right?
Yeah.
Like, except for like the other listeners who got excited.
It felt like just podcasters were listening.
Yeah.
That's it. Us and other podcasters.
I feel like it's like specifically what you guys were doing is it's like what a lot of current YouTubers and like Twitch streamers kind of feel like with their audience. Like yours was just like you and being kind of like bullshitting, right? And you're kind of like just bullshitting in Japan, so like you're kind of building this network of people. Like, oh, I know you guys. You guys are like people I can imagine being friends. You know what I mean? Like how people would listen. Like, you guys are buddies. You're like, I know a lot about you. You know.
Yeah.
Most of our listeners were just like people listening to
Each other.
Apocalypse Now, Beyond.
But it was so weird, man. Like to literally meet these people, you know. So, man, people like Simon, you would just fly over. Like,
You guys have like cool mic setups or anything, or you're just like?
I had a
no?
pretty good setup. Yeah, I had a. What was I using at the time? What was that mic? I had a whole little mixer thing.
I was lo-fi. I had the
I don't know what the mic was. That was
Just
short.
using your laptop mic.
I had the PowerBook.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The Rise Behringer.
No, I had a Behringer mixer.
What year was this when you guys were in your
I
heyday?
started my podcast in 05.
I started to 06, end of 06.
Yeah. Super early days, man. Stuff had just come out because it was Adam Curry, former MTV DJ or whatever. He started the Daily Source Code. Was his podcast. I think it's considered the first podcast ever. I think he's the one who first like put it up, like used the RSS feed thing because that was the concept, right? And then there was no iTunes, so you had to put up your stuff. There was iTunes, but there was no iTunes for podcasts.
Lemony.
And then so you had to get a podcaster, a podcatcher, and that would, you know, that you could subscribe to podcasts and you could catch your download your podcasts.
That's cool.
It was crazy, man. Super wild days. And then Podcast Alley was the site. They had their ranking of the top 50 podcasts or whatever. And I remember getting on Podcast Alley. And there was some really good podcasts too. Like, yeah, there was some, you know, just very, very like personal, newsy, bloggy, talky stuff. But there was also this like cool podcast called Coverville, which was this dude, he just talked about cover songs.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was so well made too. The guy, like, you know, was so well made. Even in early days, was so sharp. And there was a podcast called The Bitterest Pill. Dude just like talk stuff about his life. It was like super like snarky humor and stuff. It was really good.
Sure.
You know, Adam Curry was kind of the pod father. He was kind of
The pod.
yeah, he was kind of the biggest.
Gross.
It was gross.
Dumbass
Yeah,
name, but
it was
it's
cute.
cute.
It was his
It's
like
cute.
nickname weird thing. And he was like the biggest like celebrity podcaster. So he was kind of like, we all kind of rode his coattails.
Yeah, sure.
If you wanted to get exposure, because you could send stuff into him and he would play it on his podcast. I sent it in Nihongo Time.
Nice.
Yeah. So he was kind of the big dog. That was fun. Yeah, it was really fun. I can't believe it's almost 15 years since then.
I used to just sit in my garage and record. Have my headset mic. Talk to Janine over DSL internet.
Nice.
You guys have DSL in 2005? No, 2005.
Yeah, that's
I
the
was rocking this shit.
DSL internet.
That was,
Yeah, I had cable internet. Pretty good. Way back in the day.
yeah. I'm trying to remember when I switched over from 56K to DSL.
What are you talking about?
Bullshit.
Podcasting?
Does this have no audio? This has audio, right?
It has audio, but it might be too far. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't.
Talking about the golden days of podcasting, man.
Now you need an angle.
What is podcasting?
No, there's tons of podcasts. That are
Like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Joe
Joe
Rogan.
Rogan, he's probably the most popular podcast in the world.
Yeah.
He's probably number one in listenership.
I would be surprised.
Him and Mark Maron, WTF.
I like Mark Maron's podcast.
I do. I've stopped listening. I still have it in my feed. I've just stopped listening.
That's pretty much fun.
There's just a point where you just, it's not, they did nothing wrong. It's just like, it just kind of fades off on you.
I mean, I think that's just nature. Where you just
Yeah.
grow tired of the same
You just kind of
shit.
grow
Like,
tired of it.
like some of the, like I used to listen to the Polygon Show a lot.
The what show?
The Polygon Show. It's
Video games.
You know the Polygon website?
Not really.
It's just video games, right?
I think I do.
Yeah, it's a video game podcast. Like it's like Simone Rochefort.
There's a developer Polygon, right? Is that what that is?
No, just like a gaming news site.
Okay.
So Simone Rochefort, Ashley O, Allegra Frank, and Chelsea Stark. And it was cool because like you
Squid
know,
legs.
it's a perspective
Awesome.
that you don't get all that often because it's like it's for different women in games journalism like with different backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really cool to hear their perspective, but like I think it's less to do with them and more to do with like how Polygon's more evolved into like an entertainment news site.
Mm-hmm.
And so the theme of the podcast started drifting away from games, started incorporating a lot more like of their daily lives and and more of their like their entertainment stuff that they've been watching and like getting into. And I'm like, I'm not really here for that, so I kind of faded out of that podcast. There's nothing against it. I still think it's a good show. It's it's not what I was looking for anymore.
Yeah. And you may weirdly wake up one day and come back around.
Exactly.
You never know.
Yeah.
I've come back around to podcasts. I'm like, what was that? I feel like listening to that now again. And then I get back into it and I spend the next 6 months, a year, 2 years listening to it again.
Oh, what Simon's doing now? Yeah, I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of sleepy. At the same time, it's kind of nice chatting too.
For what?
I'm sleepy, but it's also nice to chat.
Yeah.
Part of the problem is it's cold.
Let's go back inside.
Yeah, I think if we're inside, I'll feel a little better. It's kind of cold.
Somebody's got to take all this back.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink my lemonade thing. This thing is delicious, man. Even if you don't drink it tonight, drink it another night. This is so good.
Drink some water.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
You
some
don't tell me
water.
what the fuck to do.
I'm gonna have some water and have my ukon chikara turmeric. So turmeric in Japanese is ukon, which is very close to the Japanese word for shit, which is unko.
Oh no.
Yeah. So yeah.
Is there a bunch of play on words with that?
Not really, but the turmeric drink is called ukon no chikara, which means like the power of ukon. So if you're just like unko no chikara, the power of shit. Like,
Oh no.
it's stupid, but
That's
it's
cute.
Yeah, it's just cute. Yeah, it's just the inverse of the consonant.
been here 20 years?
Straight, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I got here in 2000,
Fuck, man.
and I've been living here ever since. I did technically like break my visa, like not break my visa, but like go home because I was thinking like I just was gonna stay home and just maybe do something else and not come back. And I stayed home for about 2 months or something. And I can't remember what happened. I got another job or I just like I'll go back. So
Sure.
it was like 2 or 3 months I was home.
Wait, 2 or 3 months? That's not breaking the visa.
No,
I thought travel visas were about 3 months.
No, it wasn't. No, it was just that. I'm trying to remember. No, it wasn't a travel visa. I had a student visa or whatever I had. And I think it was coming at the end of it. And then I think I still was able to reapply though to extend my visa. Yeah, travel visas are 90 days. But I've been living here. I've not been on a travel visa since 1988. Yeah.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
no
I
worries.
thought you were going back home to the States for 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was to go home to the States. But it's like if you go home too long or something, or if you like depending on your visa.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm not remembering the situation myself, so it's not a big deal. I just can't remember exactly what it was. But I think it was a time where I almost thought like maybe I just wouldn't come back or something.
I see. All right, I'm calling it. Sorry. I'm going to bed.
All right. This is all your crap.
Yeah, that'll be breakfast tomorrow, I'm sure.